Welcome back to some 0K action. It's going to be a team game on the Aavikko V2 map, and I think that's with 2 A's and 2 K's, so I don't know what the hell's up with that spelling, but there you go. So yeah, it's a bit of a team game happening here, a bit of an interesting map actually, and actually we'll just change over to the in-game view actually, so let's see. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we'll skip the pre-game chatter, and yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the logo screen that we had at the beginning there. As you can see, I have changed it a bit, spruced it up a bit. It's still a little bit rough around the edges, as you can see, with some plain text and all that, rather than something a bit fancy, but it's an improvement. So we'll see what happens there, and just having a look actually. Yeah, frame rate here is... God, that's right. Anyway, the frame rate seems to be alright. Interesting. It should be recording. Okay, I hope to God it's recording actually. It's recording the game screen. Okay then, well in any case, yeah, let's just continue commentating. So, top left team versus bottom right team. Top left team consists of Lightman and myself, playing as Jump Jets. Cloaky bots for Mochi, Jump Jets for Happy Tulips, Svatopluk with nothing, PT with Cloakies, Airplanes for Patrician. Bottom right team, we've got an Entropy Free, starting a bit of far away ahead actually of the other team, of his team should I say. Playing as Shield Bots, got the light vehicles for Old Ghost Stalker, Geralt of his Stalker. Also filling in for a second player, playing with Hovercraft as well, interesting mix. Heavy tanks for Malando, planes for Pizza 123, Glafir going for Cloaky Bots. And what do you know, apparently Glafir is going to be featured in this game as well, something that I'm sure everyone has been looking forward to. So Svatopluk finally plopping down a factory, going to be gunships. Well, should be interesting to see what will come from this. Got some skirmishes happening here and there, nothing really too major. A couple of things dying by Mochi, Glafir surging ahead with his mighty glaives. Very early leveler by Ghost Stalker actually. Interesting, he started off with levelers, so basically just not going with raiding game at all, and not doing anything with the hovercraft either actually. Interesting, we'll see how that works out for him. Let's see, a couple of skirmishes happening here and there, nothing really too severe, although my Freaker actually is in a bit of trouble though. The Swifts are running around, and they might actually be able to take out the Freaker. Yep, there we go, finally forcing me to retreat him. We don't really have too much in terms of actual anti-air. Oh, wait a minute, yes we do. We have an Archangel by Happy Tulips. Freaker is retreating as quickly as possible, and yeah, well, Pizza 123 doesn't want to get anywhere near that Archangel. He's gonna get out of there, so... Yes, bit of light raiding here and there, nothing too fancy. Entropy does have some bandits set up towards the north or east though. And Glafir actually getting a very good flank on Mochi's forces there actually. Managing to basically attack them in enfilade. Well, they has to be careful though, doesn't want to be attacking stuff as it's retreating like what's happening here actually. Oh, actually a bit of a mismicro by Mochi there, and he should be able to take at least one more glaive. Oh, why does he keep running it back in though? He definitely could have been... microing a bit better himself. They did manage to do quite a bit of damage, I suppose, and at the very least, Mochi's Conjurer was hidden until now, actually. In fact, it might get taken out. Yep, it probably will, actually. By these glaives, the Swifts will be far too slow. Very good harassment by Glafir, actually. Definitely has improved quite a bit over the games that we've seen him in. His glaives do go down, but still pretty successful harassment, and, well, not so shabby otherwise. So yeah, we've just got leveler spam by Old Ghost Stalker, and just as well I'm not commentating on this live, otherwise we would have had to sit through the pause, the live pause and all that, but yeah, thankfully I can just breeze past that automatically. Emotional support to be provided, sounds good to me. So we'll just fast forward a bit actually, seeing as not too much is actually happening. Whole bunch of glaives coming in from Mochi, why not? Also setting up at the bottom left first rather than trying to expand. Interesting. I wouldn't really do that. Well, I wouldn't really set up forward defenses in a corner like that. If I was setting up forward defenses, I would be setting them up more towards the actual middle. But there we go. Ended up working just fine for Mochi though, taking out Glafir's glaives. So I suppose that did work sort of in his favour. Now he can build up from there. Still a very strange thing to do. Now, we'll see what happens though. Leveler coming in. No, Banisher actually coming in. Pantor's coming in as well. In fact, the Banisher might be able to take out Happy Tulips' commander, although no, Pyros do manage to come in and actually do manage to get the Banisher on the reload. Very nicely done. Panther goes down as well. The interestingly named commander of Happy Tulips has taken a bit of damage. It really should be alright as long as he doesn't get bombed. Although having him being named "Please bomb me" is probably not helping his chances too much either. That the fact, well, actually does have some anti-air, so does have the Archangel guarding him by looks of things, and we do have a Commander Junior being sent out by Manu 12 as well, which is not going to die because we only got a bunch of Swifts in the air. Like, I just don't care. And a whole bunch of Brawlers as well as a level 2 Commander Watch Out by Svatopluk. Okay, no level 2 upgrades by the looks of it. Slide Particle Beam on repair system. Really, these Brawlers are just set to defend him. That thing with air units in general is that they don't really work too well in defense. At least not this sort of passive defense that we're seeing. They can work sort of in punishing enemy pushes that aren't supported by anti-air. But yeah, I wouldn't use them like this though. These guys, they should be moving around. I mean, look at this. Okay, granted the Razors here, but really, I mean, these bandits here by Entropy are completely defenseless. No anti-air, no mobile anti-air, some static anti-air, so granted they can retreat there, but still, a couple of Brawlers should be able to take out quite a few glaives before that happens, and if you notice the radar thingy, we actually do know that there is something here, so yeah, not very good use of gunships actually. They're not really meant to be used like this, basically being chained to one unit for defense. Very strange indeed. Happy Tulips, his commander's still alive, doing just fine and dandy, level 3 now, 2 riot cannons. Not too shabby, I suppose. Bam, and some battle commander as well. And yeah, a couple of auto repair systems, high density plating, blah blah blah. Just pretty usual stuff basically. Vamps, no, there are no Vamps, they've been renamed to Hawks. Hawks apparently sound much better, and yeah, these defenses that have been set up by Mochi are not really doing too much, to say the least. Gladfred doing a nice little job running straight in while the Ravagers tank shots and yeah, just blast the crap out of everything else. And well, I mean really there's only so much to be said there. A bit of an ill-fated expansion attempt there, if I do say so, by Mochi there. I'm not really sure why he expanded like that. I mean, this was completely cut off basically from everything else. Would have had to reinforce much slower there as well. It just didn't really make any sense to do that. But oh well, what can you do, eh? What can you do besides not make outposts in the middle of fucking nowhere? Apart from that, what can you do? Claves coming in at the very least, going up to the halberd. Why not? Even then, not being able to take it out. That thing can tank quite a bit of damage, even when it's not sealed up like that. Well, it's sealed up right now, actually. But anyway. Huh, interesting. Yeah, the frame rate, I'm hoping to God that it's actually recording the in-game thing, otherwise this is going to be kind of embarrassing. But yeah, the frame rate here actually seems to be alright, so compared to Stalker Misery, very strange. Oh well, whatever. Apparently I'm getting a scuttle, presumably for this commander here. The Commander Junior seems a bit excessive, but it will technically pay for itself, I guess. There you go. What the fuck, I don't know what I was doing that over, maybe over Happy Tulips' commander, ouch. But yeah, now that we've got this whole force of Ravagers supported by Panthers coming in, yeah, this commander by Happy Tulips is not going to stand too much of a chance. Although he is taking quite a bit of damage, and getting stunned out and left to die. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of putting it actually, and down he goes. The hell is he thinking? I don't know. Actually, a perfect thing for Svatopluk to do would actually be to build a few transports and just to give them out to a few other players. Being able to airlift Happy Tulips' commander to and from various spots would really, really come in handy. But nope, instead, what do we got? The Brawlers are still defending Svatopluk's commander. I mean, they could attack this, they could destroy this top right expansion with impunity, for fuck's sake. And a couple of Razors here and there, but yeah, they can destroy these guys. Actually, no, we've got a few Vandals now. They'll be able to do a bit of damage before having to retreat, but really, they can go forth and destroy this whole fucking expansion. Finally, they're coming in, but that's only because Ghost Stalker's units are moving in. I mean, If Ghost Stalker's units were not moving in, then the Brawlers would be doing nothing. And even then, they're still fucking doing nothing. They're still chained to the commander, essentially. That is not how you use gunships. I'll say that much. And, funny enough, there's not even any anti-air around here either, actually. I mean, got Brawlers defending, but we don't even have any Tridents. I believe that's what they're called, the anti-air gunships. So, this should be interesting, actually. Swifts versus Brawlers. I suppose the Swifts should be able to win. Yeah, the Brawlers are tanking some shots, but they are going down slowly but surely. But so are the Swifts, due to attrition. Actually, should have been focus firing, actually. I think they were targeting several Brawlers at once, and as a result, all of them except for one managed to survive. Huh, interesting. Well, here we go. This should be interesting. Nice little enemy breakout here. Enemy breakout. It's how the Germans say it in Men of War. Game I haven't commentated on in a while, thanks to the GameSpy servers being down. But anyway, that's ancient history now. It's all about 0K and other more popular games, I suppose. Pyro coming in for myself, and oh, very nice actually, managing to jump it. Okay, jump it over, but unfortunately I just had to continue on attacking. I almost had the perfect marker of that Pyro, sort of jumping over them, and then if I retreated after that, that would have been perfect, doing as much damage as possible before being forced to retreat. But nope, I just had to keep on going. Our positions are crumbling all over the place, and yeah. I mean, we do have a bit of an attempt to push by PT, but he doesn't have... Oh, actually, no, wait a minute, he does have some anti-air. Yeah, he has some anti-air after all, and, well, good for him. Not much, though. I mean, he might almost focus fire with these gremlins, actually. But what the hell, I mean, his attack is still going onwards, so... Good for him. The Ghost Stalker's base is still freaking alive. This is not how you use gunships at all. God. He should... What is he fucking thinking? I don't know. He needs to be attacking with them. He could destroy this expansion right now. He could help with this expansion, actually. Well, okay, yeah, there's a Razor there, but it's almost dead, so yeah, he can help with that. Like a whole bunch of Vandals can't really help with that, but still, he could help destroy all of this, for fuck's sake. God, so annoying. Oh well. What can I be doing, actually? What the hell am I even doing? I don't seem to have anything. Got a nice little defensive position here set up, so yeah, looks like we're forced to retreat forward, forming up another defensive line here. And as you can see, yeah, the enemy firmly has map control. And what about resources? Let's see, they're team 2, and we apparently have... Okay, no we don't. Okay, it's fluctuating, so we'll just say at the moment that yeah, it is actually relatively even for resources, but I think that's only a matter of time before our opponents take advantage of the extra map control they have, and yeah, they turn that into extra metal income for themselves. God knows, we got an energy... Wait a minute, is that us? No, oh no, they're team 2, that's right. Yeah, actually the enemy team has an energy advantage, and yeah, now they actually do have a very clear metal advantage as well. And at the same time, we've got a mass attack of glaives by Glafir, as well as a spam of warriors. Interesting using a whole bunch of warriors rather than Zeus's. Warriors, they actually, well, just selected actually. Oh, you can't actually see the bottom left there because of the webcam thing. And they're dead anyway. Wow, that was pretty fast. But anyway, warriors, if we just observe their stats, of course now I can't find any that are available as wreckages. Oh, wait minutes, there we go. So just go over to where some other action is happening while I'm focusing on that. So let's have a look. Yeah, they can actually do pretty good amounts of damage with their pulse machine gun. And yeah, actually the HP is not that bad, so they can sort of function as assault bots, but you'll generally want something like a Zeus at the front. Maybe, well, warriors would go behind them, for example, but yeah, you'd want Zeus's mixed in with the warriors as well. Pure warriors doesn't quite work that well for assault potential. And, oh, there you go, that's cute. We had a Gold Ghost Stalker even setting up a Stardust there, getting a bit of extra range on that. Why not? Not really covering this flank, but yeah, it does cover this bit here, and yeah, you need boss to cross this, so yeah, what the hell. If you need a scud or a shield or something, let me know how terribly specific. In any case, yeah, enemy team is still carving out a nice chunk of the map for themselves, and they did manage to do a bit of damage to our bottom left expansion. But thankfully, yeah, we did manage to keep them at bay, and even more better yet, we've actually got this entire reclaim field to work with. A whole bunch of caretakers constructed a little bit too far back though, that's the problem. Going to be able to reclaim a bit though, but still, there's all this other reclaim as well. Actually, it's just waiting to be picked up. But in any case, yeah, another attack by Mochi, and oh no, actually it's Mochi here. Defense by Mochi against the onslaught, managing to hold just barely though, just barely. Still a heroic Stardust though. You don't see that too often. Swifts are going to be a bit of a pain in the ass though, so a bit more anti-air is basically needed here. And Mochi, he's got an interesting position here because really this can be bypassed pretty freaking easily. In fact, I'm amazed that the enemy team is even focusing so heavily here when there's a nice little expansion here to focus on. I mean, here there's not even any there's no metal spots here. There are metal spots here, but sort of in a bit of a no man's land between Mochi and Glafu here. So yeah, a very strange place to set up a strong point. Very strange indeed, but we'll keep an eye on that. Keep the other eye on here. What am I doing? Sending in a Firestalker, a Firewalker, should I say. And a couple of Scuttles as well. Why not? Why not? Actually, I might be able to take out Old Ghost Stalker's commander, even if I can get close enough to it. Apart from that, I don't really have too much... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I do have this very juicy target here. Where are my Scuttles currently? So, 1 and... Ah, there we go. There's the second one by PT, actually. So really, he should be sending that over, or I should be sending my own Scuttle, but his is closer. He should be... Oh no, that's a tick, actually. I selected ticks. Whoopsie lonk. Okay, well, there's one of them, the other one's being built up. So I really should be sending this sword either to take out the commander, or to take out this little shield ball before we lose the freaking top right expansions that we have. Although the crowd coming in... it's heavily damaged though, I don't think you can really do too much to the shield ball without dying, so yeah, it's going to have to retreat. Yeah, Scuttle would be perfect to the shield ball since there's basically nothing else to stop them. I mean, these light defenses, they're not going to be able to do too much, basically. Haha, indeed, yes. Haha. And there goes the Crow. That was a great use amount. That was a great use of resources, to say the least. Yeah, well, PT is also attempting to break out in the middle. How well is it going to work? We'll just have to find out. Is the commander acting as a bombardier? Maybe. Support commander? No, he's not actually. He's got a shotty on him. Well, something was shelling us. Oh, it was a pillager. Okay. No problemo. And interesting use of the Razor, actually. Normally you'd use things like roaches and such with it. But what the hell? I mean, sending in regular forces with it can certainly work as well. Not sure how much of an effect it really had, but better than nothing. And a storage even. I don't know why the hell Ghost Stalker would build that, but well, there you go. Also good use of the Paras by my... Actually, is that my... Yeah, by myself, yeah. By myself as well. Probably going to die once it takes out the storage or not. And once again, we do not have adequate anti-air cover. I think that's going to be a bit of a recurring theme for this game. Oh, even my Scuttle getting cloaked. Very nice. And bam, down goes PT's Commander Jr. as well. Scuttle thankfully does manage to recloak. But yeah, basically put, yeah, I think one thing to learn from this game is having enough anti-air cover. Not devoting so much crap to defending useless portions of the map. Deploying Scuttles where they need to be deployed. So yeah, anti-air, watching for attacks like this one. Oh, and of course attacking with properly utilising air units is also a good thing to keep in mind as well. Oh, Newtons, you just gotta love them. So many fun things you can do with them. Yeah, they're doing what they can to repulse the attack, but yeah, you can just go around it. And really, we just got way too much in terms of static defenses set up, and it's just way too concentrated in certain bits as well. This is a wide open map, as you can see, so having defenses here makes no sense, basically. These ones are a bit more distributed along here, so okay, makes a bit more sense for light raiders and all that. There we go, we finally do have brawlers at least sort of doing what they're meant to be doing, and that's punishing assaults which don't have proper air cover, but really it's too little too late. Yeah. We tried, God knows we tried. I think I might just speed things up a bit. Because yeah, these guys are just coming in. We actually were trying to build a Bantha, strange enough, but opponents have spotted that out, and the Ravagers are going to put a stop to that anyway, so Why didn't we build AA? That's a good question. So yeah, AA being a bit of a recurring theme. Defenses and use of spots being a recurring theme. Scuttles not being deployed to the proper spots also being a recurring theme. Actually, wait a minute. Speaking of scuttles, did I actually use mine or not? That's the question. Got a whole bunch of Ravagers here. Don't see any commanders around here, so I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Probably not going to make much of a difference anyway, so yeah. Oh, okay, these Newtons were actually used with this ramp for launching units around, although I didn't actually see anything getting launched. But yeah, it's pretty much the beginning of the end for us. A couple of snipers trying to do something against a shield ball. Yeah, there's too many shields really to make that much of a difference. Although what Entropy could be doing is he could be sending in some bandits or sandbags. What are they called? Dirtbags. Yeah, I think that's it. Dirtbags. Just to spot the sharpshooters and then try to go after them. But, well, I mean, these shields can take a bit of a pounding anyway before going down. Although, no, wait a minute. We are starting to see some units going down, though. So, yeah. There is that happening, but really, overall, we're screwed. We're utterly screwed, unless if we can come up with some desperate measure, but no, I don't think we will be able to. I mean, that Banter basically was meant to be a bit of a desperation measure, and nah, it's dead. Way dead. So, yeah, there we go. Go to a shop, eh? That's nice to know. Of course, this is a replay actually, so yeah, it's already happened. But yeah, basically we're just getting torn slowly to shreds. Not really sure why we haven't... Oh, there we go, there's a scuttle. Let's see, how many more do I have? Just one, and he's going to die a horrible death. Oh, he's not even going to die, they're just going to go past him. Oh no, he's actually going to die after all. Bam, taking out one Ravager with him. But yeah, I think he died due to the flames of the pyros, so... There we go, Ravagers coming in, Reapers coming in, a whole bunch of tanks and such coming in. It's just turning into a game of Command and Conquer, basically. Tank rush, basically, destroying everything, and we are out of here. So, hopefully you've liked that, hopefully that's recorded and streamed properly. We shall find out, or rather you'll know now actually, but I'll find out when I check the video in a second. But there we go, hopefully you've liked that. Just go back to the other logo screen, I suppose. There we go, and I shall see you all next time.